Ladies and gentlemen, a three-pronged attack today. Like we had the battle before, the fall of the samurai is upon us. The samurai are in one of their last holdouts. You can see here, lined up to defend this castle. They stand and wait for the new Western military powers to come to attack their walls. You can see the men lined up here, the cannons opening up, and like I said, it's a three-pronged attack. We have a frontal assault here with lots of rocket fire coming in to soften up the defenses. Over on the right flank, we see the men charging out of the tree line. And then we have a kind of a rear assault alongside that right side assault. And then we have the left side assault, which is the main assault. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. So if you guys are looking forward to this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button, and here we go. So the middle is pushing forward. The middle is definitely the weakest of all of the attacking. We have a couple Rocketeers sitting back here, not firing yet, just kind of sitting back holding their ammo. Over on the right flank, we are starting to get some firing from the Matchlock Samurai into the walls here. If you could see them starting to really open fire on those archers. Archers returning fire here, not taking too many casualties, taking some but nothing crazy, having that wall defense as a definite advantage for them. Back over here, we do start to see more and more rocket fire opening up, trying to take down that gatehouse. Saw a dude go flying there, landed all the way over there. So yeah, there is a lot of rocket fire going on, a lot of men pushing up everywhere. Nice little bit of archer fire there from the walls going down into those men. Also, the first gate has been taken down, and also engaging in melee, we had some warrior monk heroes push out to engage in melee against some of these matchlock samurai that are pushing forward. Over on that far left flank, the initial assault has begun. The cannons, after softening up the walls, have now begun to shell the gatehouse and some of these frontal walls here, also focusing on that archer tower. While the rest of the forces move up, you can see all that cannon fire is coming raining in, targeting down this central archer tower, also trying to take out what looks to be the general's bodyguard and the main building here in the town center. The middle attack is not really going to plan at all. Just now starting to make it to that gatehouse, but waiting for them are some foot samurai. The foot samurai have taken a couple casualties, but nothing crazy. Also more rocket fire now coming into the wall to try to soften up some of these foot samurai that are firing down at the men. Also getting a couple hits on these warrior monks here in the back from any of those shots that do miss the wall and are doing devastating damage to those warrior monks. Back over on that far right flank, we are now starting to see the men scaling the walls, getting up those walls, over the walls, and engaging in melee combat, taking out their katanas and cutting down some mounted samurai there. An excellent start for those Western powers. Now we're starting to see some rocket fire going into the reserves, into some warrior monks here up top. You see taking a decent amount of casualties from that rocket fire. An excellent use of those rockets there. Also want to talk about some excellent use of rocket fire. Look at this. Some nice rocket hits in this massive. Look at this big bunch up of units. Oh my goodness. If they can get some rockets on this big bunch up of units, that is going to be devastating. That would be absolutely devastating. I'm gonna keep a close eye on this rocket fire here, because they're getting like dangerously close to getting some big hits. Like, look at that, just sailing over. I mean, one rocket like that one. Look at the amount of men that just went flying there. Absolutely devastating. And they are continuing to push forward here. The center now making their way up the walls. Finally, rocket fire still nailing down some of those reinforcements. Also, the rocket fire over here trying to deal as much damage to these wall troops as possible. Trying to take down that wall also by the looks of it. Getting a decent amount of kills there as well. Nice rocket hits deep in those enemy lines. And that central attack is now starting to scale their way up the walls and making the fights elsewhere very difficult for the defenders. Now, look at this rocket fire. We are starting to get dangerously close to hitting home on a couple of these. I mean, we are getting very dangerously close at this point. Oh my goodness, look at that one just sailing over. Those ones just sailing over, hitting some of the reinforcements coming in. Oh my goodness, that one's getting, oh, they're so close. So close. All right, we're gonna put this thing on slow-mo. So in case one of those rockets do hit, we don't miss it. Oh my God, look how close that is. Ooh, that one was a nice hit. Oh, baby, that's the hit I'm talking about. Look at that damage. Absolute. Oh, look at that one too. All right, anyways, back over to the right flank. So the right flank has completely crumpled for the defenders. They do not have many defenses sitting up here either. And the Matchlock Ashigaru are already making their way up through that first line of defenses to the second line of defense. If they can continue to break through that second line of defense, this would work perfectly with that middle, because they can help out the middle and continue to push and eventually help out that other flank. Now, some of the men have begun pushing around the bottom side of the hill. You can see the fire rockets there, but the rest of the units are set up nicely to continue to push up that right flank. In the center, we are starting to see men getting through that gatehouse. Absolutely crucial. They are making it into the first layer to begin fighting, but we do see Foot Samurai beginning to fire down on their adversaries. Now, back over where we are constantly seeing men going flying, rocket fire is starting to take its toll. Oh my dear lord. Oh, there it is, there it is. Look at that. Look at that explosion and the men going flying. Absolutely insanity. Look at that. Men going flying everywhere. The rockets have finally found the right trajectory, and it is devastating. Oh my goodness, is it devastating. Hold on, I want to try to get a paused picture of one of those explosions. So come on, just give me one more. One more of those big groups hit. Oh, they're starting to spread out. No, I wanted to get a big group hit there. Oh, here comes a barrage. Oh, please give me one more big group hit. Oh, right here, maybe. Oh, look at this. Insanity. Look at that guy. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness, rockets are broken. That, my friends, is absolutely the screenshot there. All right, now disappear so I can hit play. But that is absolutely insane. The rockets just dealing so much damage there. And look at the amount of men that are waiting to scale up the walls to get in. This gatehouse is still controlled by the enemy, so they cannot just walk up here. Also, Foot Samurai and firebomb throwers holding them back from making any extreme headway up this hill. More and more rocket fire just constantly harrying the enemies here, or harrying the Rocketeers' enemies. But the defenders are starting to spread out. They're doing a great job at starting to spread those forces out, but the casualties have already been taken. Look at this damage. Look at the amount of damage that has been done already. Absolutely brutal. Their center palace is burning down. Their walls are starting to burn down. And the second layer is starting to fall to the more western units here. Not good. Not good at all. An enemy general now going down, and the rocket fire continuing to pour on from that right flank here, or from the central flank, and it is just devastating. I mean, you can see stuff really starting to burn down now. The wall burning down. The gatehouse now taking a lot of damage here. Look at that damage just rolling in. Now the gatehouse on fire. This entire castle is starting to burn to the ground as these units continue to scale up the walls and continue the good fight here. You can hear the distant rocket fire. You can see it off in the distance there. The camera's shaking a bunch. But these units are continuing to hold the walls. They're continuing to try to fight for the samurai way and not let the Western powers roll in. Man, this is a good fight so far. Let's go check on that right flank. See if they're through the second line of defenses yet. Yes, they are. Actually, are they? Not really. Not yet. Not quite yet. We have some warrior monks charging in now. And these warrior monks are going to be a hard task for these units to try to beat. Warrior monks being a very, very decent unit. but there is a lot of reinforcements climbing up this wall now, and things are going to start to get very, very, very dicey in a second for the defenders if they cannot secure the second layer of defenses, because like I said earlier, guys, if they capture the second layer, the middle flank will soon be to fall, because you can see the foot samurai on this wall will be exposed, and that central embankment will also be good to fall. But we do see some firebomb throwers now moving in. Maybe they're going to move to the wall. No, engaging in melee combat. All right. Now back over where all that rocket fire is still taking place, just hammering down some foot samurai there. The castle is starting to burn down, and a lot of these units are still just struggling to get up the walls, just trickling in one by one here. They need to really spread out. They need to get units climbing up over here, here, and everywhere. They also need to burn down this gate. Just like they're burning down the rest of this city. They need to burn that gate down, that wall also going down. Firebomb throwers now. Are they throwing at these guys? That's a Matchlock Ashigaru who is scaling the walls. Oh yeah, no, they definitely. Oh my god, they're blowing them up as they're scaling the wall. That's kind of brutal. But yeah, so units doing a great job here. Wow, a lot more warrior monks now pouring out of this breach. I mean, look at that pile of dead samurai. This is a big fight here. Now, if some rockets do open up on this gate, that could provide a decent turning point in the battle for the attackers on this far left flank here. Rocket fire now coming in onto those foot samurai. Those foot samurai have been here for so long. Props to them for not breaking yet. Absolutely props to them for not breaking yet. But some Matchlock Ashigaru now climbing up the walls to take them on. And these guys should have next to no issues taking on their enemies here. A little bit of friendly fire from the rockets. But, yeah. Okay, so things are going well there. The gate is starting to take some fire damage here. I don't know. Are you guys firing on it or something? Is that what's happening? No? Huh. Okay. Thought that might have been what was happening. How did it take damage? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, units making it up the wall over here finally. Foot samurai, but some bow warrior, monks, and sword attendants rushing to the aid of those foot samurai. Now over on their far right flank, they have begun attacking the town center, but they do not have enough force to take it right now. A lot of those reinforcements that were sitting up here, falling back to the town center. You can see more sword attendants and Nagata warrior monks charging over to this flank to help out, but they do end up crushing that right flank attack. They do, look, you can see units, just like I said, got sent over to help out the center, but the center was already so beaten that it didn't really matter. And oh, we missed the gatehouse being burned down. So there it is, the rockets, like I was talking about, targeting down that gatehouse, finally burning it down. Yeah, so these units will be free to charge forward once they beat those warrior monks and stuff. Man, what an excellent gatehouse burn down there. Yeah, that's a really good one. You can see some of these units struggling to get up from that rocket fire, breaking down the gatehouse. The concussive power of those rockets, sending a lot of those units flying and such. So definitely tough there. But the balance of power is still fairly even. Balance of power is still fairly even, especially if the attackers can break through here and get through that gatehouse. Things could look a little bit dicey in the long run. But fight's also getting dicey up here on the walls. Still getting dicey. You see archer fire still flying in from the defenders to help out. But will it be enough? Will it be enough? That is the tale of this battle. Rocket fire now flying into these back lines here, hitting some of these retreating units. Wow. Every single rocket, just like so many troops dying here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just devastating. And look at a lot of these units. Oh my goodness, get up from being thrown by that rocket. Absolutely insane. I don't think this guy's getting up though. Will he? Is he gonna get up? What a trooper! Wait. We don't know yet. Hold on. Dude, get up. Get up. You're an absolute trooper if you get up. Get up. Your sword is right there. All the rocket fire around you. Come on, man. Get up. Get up. Oh, he pulled his hamstring. He pulled a hammy. Look, he's on his hammy. Come on, dude. Get up. Get up. We need you on the front line. Look, your castle is burning down around you. Get up, man. Get up. And he's dead. Is he? Oh my god, I don't know. He's dead. Man, what a pity. What a pity. What an absolute pity. Oh my god, those archers have range. But yeah, the units still scaling up the wall here. And now, like I was saying, they're pushing through the gatehouse. Finally, they do start to push through that gatehouse. If they can break through this gatehouse, that's going to be a massive, massive, massive breakthrough for the attackers. Because you can see, look at the amount of damage those rockets did early on in that fight. And that barrage just then, killing about probably 30 to 40 more men there. And it's starting to get bad. It's starting to get bad. You can see now this gatehouse is being targeted down by those rockets as well. So it is on fire. And oh my goodness, just everything's burning. Everything's burning. This is a siege right here. This is an absolute freaking siege. And look at this melee fight. Absolutely crazy. We're just going to sit here for a minute and just watch this melee fight. Look at this. God, imagine if the attackers had more on that right flank. Because I think, yeah, it's all but defeated at this point. I mean, there's like, what? One fire rocket unit left over here, and that's it. And I mean, the enemies literally have bow warrior monks out here. Shooting this general.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
He's just eating the arrows. I think that's actually my spectator general. And they're just bowing him down. Who cares? But anyways, the attack does get foiled here. The main part of the front line does get foiled. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the attackers. They burn a lot of the castle, but unable to take it. They break from the battlefield today. If you guys did enjoy this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Peace.